Well guys, we didn't blow up the Ventura today. It's all done. I figured I'd do an overview. It's been a while since anybody's seen anything, and I always upload short videos, but we had it on the dyno, and I'll show you the dyno video, but it cleared 500 horsepower, made 515 wheel on 19 pounds and 12 degrees. And this is the 73 Ventura, and it is a de-stroked LS1. We got an LS1 that was destroyed and put a 4.8 crank and rods in it, so now it's a 311 cubic inch aluminum LS1, and has the regular stuff, the regular 3-inch intercooler, an aluminum rad from something other project. I think it actually was the original one. And then this is a GT45 turbo and some random wastegate off of eBay. Yeah, we got a trans cooler off of like a Ford truck. Nice thick tranny cooler in here. And then what we did is we flipped the manifolds up, and these are Pontiac G6 or Malibu, what's it, 05 and up, V6, 3.5 liter. The wires are so long, they're actually tied in knots under here, but they're so long and they come with a 90-degree boot, you can actually just loop them around. It solves the big pain in the ass part of
the rear cylinders.
Yeah, the rear cylinders, you can just use the stock wire. Check it out. And in the front, you can use the stock wire. And then this car is just using, we put the battery, we put a side mount battery, like side post to screw in the junkyard. All it is a ground wire here going to the battery.
That's off of express van, like.
Yeah, just an express van side post.
Yeah,
and then all the power wires go to the back of the alt, and then everything else zigzags from there. And we have a 70 amp relay turning on this fuse panel from Amazon, and that turns on the fuel pump, the micro squirt, some wiring in the car, a whole bunch of shit all at once.
And this one does the fan.
Yeah, and then the other relay there turns on just the fan. And this is just a shit fan from like a Cavalier or something. It works great for now. And this car, we took the kidney grills out because they actually, the kidney grills go into like here.
That one would have fit probably, but this one here fucking hit the intercooler pipe.
Yeah, and then this has a bench seat in it from a 72 four-door?
79.
79, I'm sorry.
I think it was 79 Nova.
Yeah, it only has 2 bolts in here. And then we move the shifter forward. This is a fixed seat. It's a 4-door, so it doesn't actually move. There is a back seat. But we took a bunch of extra shit with us to the dyno, tools and everything.
I just peeled the floor.
And then the tack has been in here forever. And then we just threw the wideband in here for now. And it has a water temp gauge, really all you need to know. And then that's the micro squirt and the relay for the micro squirt right there. And then we just have the wideband wire. We just put the wideband in here temporarily till we tune it. It's one of my ones that I have laying around on a cigarette lighter that I use. It's the traveling wideband. And then this is the shifter that's been in the car forever. That's all hokey and shitty. And tack that's been in here forever. And everything's just key on, as you can see. And it has Corey's got the trunk key here. Screwdriver. Jam it in there. And then the battery used to be in this battery box. It's now the fluid holder. It holds everything pretty nice. And then there is a reservoir right here for meth, and then a AEM pump we got from a friend. And what's actually, the micro squirt is actually turning on the pump on about 7 pounds. It's triggering a relay.
Sure, the fuel pump's running there.
Yeah, and then this used to have a battery shutoff in it, but we put the battery back in the front so you don't need it anymore. And then there's a Bosch 044 right here. And then it's on a bulkhead fitting in the bottom of the tank. You can see that's been working great for years. But we'll get some driving around video on this thing. For right now, it has a cheap TH350 dipstick in it that leaks like crazy. So we only drove it to the dyno, tuned it, and drove it back home. And we left it go at that. And then there is the 4-inch dumper here off the turbo. But that's it. It's been running great. We'll get some we haven't tuned the cold startup yet, so we'll do that tomorrow, and then we'll drive it around and get some more video.